What the hell were we even doing for the Mages Guild? There's no quest for anything anymore.
How do you do? It's good to see you. Shadow hide you. They say that slavery has been abolished in Morrowind. House arrest.
We need to talk to someone.
Don't be the last to read today's Black Horse Courier.
I'm gonna take a quick look at the lighthouse. I think I want to start poking my nose around a little bit. Hopes we might be able to find something useful or...
Hero
wait.
of Gavach, this is truly an honor.
I wonder what's deeper. I mean, this is at the dock, so where the hell does it go if it goes downwards? So it's not really a lighthouse, it is a guard tower. There is no way to get to the top. We still have to join the Assassin's Guild too.
It's you, the hero of Gavach.
Hero of my crotch.
I'm rather busy. What is it, citizen?
There's a charge in the air. Been casting some destruction spell?
Possibly. Do you want to see? Personal experience beats everything else.
Hail, good citizen.
Right, I'm sure if we talk to a few people here, we can get some kind of indication of what the hell we were supposed to do.
I have a new task for you.
Oh, that was easy.
What
These
can
fails
I
for me.
interest you in?
I thought we could do one thing. Hot range, a spell that has area of effect. It would basically strike everyone in the area with that damage. However, I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Not a terrible idea in some sense, but at the same time, we can do everything even without that. We can fairly effectively kill targets and we can use quick slots to restore the magicka, so not sure if there's much to be gained there. Okay, what's the task?
Before you begin, we must first discuss your advancement within the guild. In accordance with guild rules, you now qualify for the rank of journeyman. May you wear your rank well. The Council is investigating what happened at Wellspring Cave. Many of our resources are devoted to the task, leaving our ranks spread thin. There is a related book that needs to be recovered. It was recently loaned to Janice Hasseldor, the Count of Skingrad. I'd like you to retrieve it. I understand this may not seem the most important of tasks, but still, it needs doing, and you are one of the few available to do it. A note of caution. Skingrad is an unusual place. Be prepared for the unexpected.
Tell me about Janus Hasseldor.
The Count is a reclusive man and sometimes difficult to see. Hopefully, your status as a representative of the Guild will aid you. Speak with the castle steward when you arrive. The city lies southwest of the Imperial City. The castle overlooks the city from a steep hill. You should have no trouble finding it.
Good to
Take
see
care.
you.
I'm sort of curious. I think I want to make the trip to Skingrad. We'll just walk along the road, nothing fancy. I want to see what's along the road.
Your presence here will not be tolerated. You'll never take me down.
Standard issue thief, I guess. Elven gear. Gonna lose the mud crabs.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
Not only this seems like too good of equipment for a standard bandit, looks terrible. Just terrible. Don't want to mark that fortress on the map. Ooh, there's some sort of a data shrine here that we haven't noticed yet. I'll mark it. Who is this? Clavicus Vile. So he probably provides the mask of Clavicus Vile. That would be a heavy armor that I'm not actually sure what it does in this game. I sort of want to know. It's so close to the road, it's probably a fairly easy danger quest.
You approach the shrine of Clavicus Vile. You should not be here unless you have business with Lord Clavicus. Daedra lords demand offerings and services. If you won't do as you're told, just forget about it. Go ahead. I'll be here. You approach the shrine. Here we worship Lord Clavicus. Do you have business with the Daedra?
What kind of business?
There are many deals to be made, even with a god. You could find great wealth, or painful death. If you wish to bargain with Clavicus Vile, approach with an offering of 500 gold, and hope the Lord smiles on your offering. We watch and wait.
Clavicus Vile demands a more powerful champion to begin this quest. Level 20 to begin the quest. Couple of levels up still. Right. At least they were fairly straightforward about it. A cave. There's an Aelith ruin. Weird person.
What? My cousin says the beggars all work for the Grey Fox. It's rather frightening. Take care.
Spriggan. This cave's right in the middle of the road. Also, that's a conjurer. Sure. We might as well explore this side, we've already revealed it. Right, there was some sort of a guy that got attacked here, killed.
It's my pleasure. Please continue.
Okay. He survived.
Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? Be seeing you.
He's I recall. He's the one whose curse we took upon ourselves. He's quest what is that? He's an essential character, so he can't die. We sort of want to be attacked to heavy armor, so defense is on. Magic still used to kill things though. What is that? Retort. That's fun. What are the horns good for? Nothing. Finally a successful harvest of wisp stalk. Damage, health, willpower, intelligence. 45 speed. 45 speed sounds nice. Also, we really should enchant the sword with something. Not sure what exactly would we want. Maybe can we put damage attribute? Like damage endurance, something like that. Brings the maximum hit points down while you attack. Right, we're being attacked, but there we go. Looks like this is a fairly standard issue cave. The opposition at this point is respectable, but it's always respectable more or less. There doesn't appear to be any particular point to this place. It's an empty Grand Soul Gem. I think I'll take it this time. Green meat, soggy hollow. Bonfire Greaves, resist fire, 25% on self. It's actually quite good. Might be better than what I have currently. What type of Greaves do I have? Fire Ritual, so similar item type, 5% extra fire resist. Right. Potion cure disease. Our attributes must have been drained. Right. Right. Again, the Clanfear acts as a wonderful, wonderful distraction. But sturdier character would have been better, because the point wasn't to deal damage, the point was to just distract and take damage. We probably should visit the Skingrad Mages Guild. Buy whatever we can there. Ah, I accidentally tried to yield to the Minotaur. You raise the shield and press the activate key, it tries to yield. I guess its main purpose of the ability would be if you accidentally cause a fight. Let's say, fight with other people that are supposed to be friendly, and so you cause them to be hostile. You can raise your defenses or block and try to sort of calm them down. Never works on creatures. Inky grottos. Hello, friend. Four acts of weakness. Damage lock on strike. Underwater, okay, how long is this goddamn trek here? All the sapphire, some gold. Right, there should be a side passage somewhere. Hello, friend. That it? Socks are somewhat useful potentially, but not that interesting. I'm not sure why I'm collecting them so much. Because mostly we find nothing when we touch them. What the fuck is that? It seems like it is a regular mud crab, it's just big. Yeah, it killed itself. Your life reflected damage to it. So it had stronger attack than it had vitality. Journeyman's Mortal and Pestle number 3. Grand Soul Gem with a Grand Soul. Right, that alone made the visit worthwhile. Also, something memorable. It wasn't anything special really, but mud crabs of unusual size, basically. Out of all the little places we have visited, that's one of the more memorable things that ever happened to me. So that's something. One side passage I haven't visited yet. And that's a wrap on this place. Willpower and intelligence have been damaged. Ah, he killed himself. I guess that works. that's it. How far are we from Skingrad? Not that far. More than halfway done. There's another cave in front of us though. Looks like it's right next, yeah, right next to the road. I'm assuming 2 land rogues as guardians again. The wax useful for something. Damage health, damage fatigue, resist poison, water breathing. Not particularly, no. Will-o-wisp. I don't want to get my attributes trained again. Grey Rock Cave. Probably something similar to what we just completed. Yeah. Spriggans, will o' the wisps. We really need to create something that can take on an opponent like this with a single casting. Below the wisp should still be somewhere. Right, a room filled with nothing. I'll keep a clan fear with me constantly now, until the will-o'-the-wisp has been taken care of. Right, it's behaving behaving oddly because there was not supposed to be any way to actually get there directly. Right, I jumped here. Oops. Barely made it, but I made it. Okay, seriously, what is the intended path here? For me it looks like just jump down and you might be getting to somewhere interesting. That's it. If I go the other side, they definitely will be able to attack me, I'm sure of that. Got a hit, not yet. Now I did. Ah. Who is it this time? Ooh. Go down. Better not leave any enemies behind us. Oh, you won! Actually having a hard time believing that. Minotaurs are not trivial opponents. The melee front, they're probably about as good as you're gonna get. Naturally not the regular Minotaurs, but some level appropriate version. Guess it's a benefit of the creature that it has nothing that the Minotaur can destroy. Aquatic evolution. Water breathing for 2 minutes. Right, doesn't look like there's anything particularly interesting here. Sack of food. None of them provide anything particularly interesting. Some of the elemental shields, I guess, could be nice. Ooh, 9% reflect damage ring. 45 fatigue greaves. The ring might be. I think we have a ring like that already. Might not be quite as good. 8%. 9%. Shock shield 9%. I don't think the reflection is better, but shock shield would also affect some spells. The reflect damage will not ever. It's more of a mixed bag, I guess. Take that carrot. That's gonna hurt. Armor weapon is gonna take a big hit out of that. That's not a bad thing though, as long as it's not totally broken. Right, still looking fairly good. Oh, skeletons, nothing particularly interesting again. What? Ooh. Still continues. What could they possibly have? Why is there a marker here? The alternative entrance exit. Yeah. Further in. Wonderful. Come on, finish it. Thank you. Rubbish loot. Common soul gems with petty souls in them. Those would be useful if I had an enchantment on the weapon. Okay. And another exit. So this connects two different exits, but so what? I guess it's something slightly different, but it's not exactly all that interesting. Looks like this is still a fairly natural cave system in the sense that not really built up or anything. Just creature caves after creature caves. The last one. Another nest. So you get a lot of skill training out of this, I guess, but loot wise, exploration wise, total waste of time. Where are we? Didn't really move at all. Cool, I guess, maybe? Who did you kill? A bandit. What a shame. Ebony mace. Can I carry it? Yeah, it's fairly valuable too. I guess just dumping a local trader. I'll do the same thing with the equipment he has. No reason not to. Free money. Some mine. Can't evade it. Right, I seem to recall flax being somewhat useful. Feather, right. And there's plenty of it here. We don't have to use it now, but it's good to have it in storage. Okay, mine. What mine is it? It's a goblin mine. Excellent. No doubt about the goblin part this time. Goblin markers, at least 3, 4, 5 things with skulls. Could be a bigger cave system with a proper leader. Berserker. They're fairly tough. I mean, Minotaurs die easy, more easily than they do. Over encumbered. Fair enough. Not a good way to fight though. And a longer duration feather. Saber-toothed goblin. I'm assuming it's another clan name. Oh god damn it, I had to lose a little bit of weight. Ooh, the Draug wax is more heavy than I thought. It's somewhat valuable, but it's not particularly useful. Chef. I read chief. Wheat grain. Nothing particularly interesting there. Potatoes. Frost shield. Violets. Good anti-mage. Poison. Damage magicka. Silence. Damage fatigue. Don't care though, but still. What about garlic? Haven't seen garlic in a long time. Brush shield, just yeah, 45 strength. Alternative way to boost your carry weight a little bit. Mine tunnels. Well, we might as well take a look. We're here already. Not like I'm gonna leave here until this whole thing is settled. Some sort of a group fight going on. Like, Jesus fuck, there are a lot of goblins there. We have a good damage spell. Not really, not ranged. Fireball is probably the best one and it sucks. Right, give me a more weak fireball. There we go.
Ah!
I mean, they're goblins, I don't really care what moves. As long as every one of them dies. Yeah, the numbers seem to be diminishing. Main problem is that the summoned creature is too goddamn stupid to actually attack something within attack range. Still, again, another memorable location to say that at least something abnormal happened here. Goblins fighting goblins. Goblin totem staff, another one. Shock damage 20 points on target. This is not useful in any way. Guess they were fighting over the staff. That would be my guess. Not sure if they have anything particularly loot worthy here. I don't want to go through all their corpses. I don't need lockpicks. Sharp tooth, white skin. Or cheap. Doesn't have anything special. Okay. Derelict mine, derelict mine. Another extra derelict mine? Right, it's already the third one. Wait, where are we? A different section, nothing special. Right. There are 2 doors here, but they were 3 doors in the tunnel sections. So where does the third one go? Right, that one. Totally different section. Bought 50 gold and a lockpick. Standard issue loot. So we're starting to struggle against goblins at this point. Definitely need better summoned creatures. Hello, main target. Shit. Oh, shit. Retreat a little bit because I'm running out of feather. Better replenish our summon soon. I wish he would actually stay here and help me instead of go wandering. Lesser Staff of Fire. Wait. Came here, we killed a ton of goblins and took another totem staff and killed another shaman. Did it any good? We're gonna get something out of this? Or goblins? Ample cold. I didn't notice any specialty markers to indicate that the shaman would be here. There were plenty more skulls though, or skulls on sticks. So it was very clear that this was a large nest of some sort. Ooh, got me good in. I guess we're done. Official end. And it is 50 gold and a lockpick. Nice little location though. First interesting goblin nest that I've seen. Just to make sure that we didn't miss something. No. Be the last site before Skingrad. I'm gonna hold my ass to Mage's Guild, do some shopping and leave things at that. Actually, maybe some selling would be the more important thing to do. Do another Oblivion gate. Can I even reach the city? Yeah, no problem. Bad times for that guard, though. We have plenty of time to go to shopping, but we have to do it first. Can't delay it for any reason.
You may speak. What can I do for you? Good day.
real point jumping around anymore though, we've already leveled up. As well start collecting our fatigue again. Shops and guilds should all be on this side.
What can I do for you?
I need to sell
Certainly.
some crap.
I saw Ugak Gramogak earlier. At least I think it was her. Perhaps it was her sister. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
What indeed? Dwarven arrow.
Got a great deal there.
Ebony mace.
An excellent bargain.
I don't want to sell the totem staff. They seem to be somewhat important. Not sure if how I could possibly leverage that information to something useful, but there it is.
That's a fair deal.
Unique greaves. Fire resistance greaves. Fire ritual greaves.
You've made a good bit of gold. A fine transaction. That's more than I'd usually pay.
I don't want to sell the Drake wax. I don't see much use for it. I'll hold on to one just in case there's a use for it. That it? A couple of gemstones. I want to visit the guild shop too.
Another satisfied. Farewell.
Maybe we can get a Grand Sultan, although I don't care. The main problem is...
I saw Earthor earlier. Guess someone rescued him again. Hide your scrolls while you can.
Yeah, I should be able to buy a whole spell from him. It's too late. Fine.
Hello. Well met.
Rest until morning. Should I? Yeah, I probably need to be daytime before I can meet the Count anyway. Right, about the soul gems, why am I gathering them? Because I don't know anymore. The items, they're worse than the items I can get. A single enchantment of any type is usually not worth it. If we want to add a single enchantment, sigil stone, transcended sigil stones are far better usually. And quest items, items found, that sort of thing are better than them. So I don't really see the point of a Grand Soul Gem collection anymore. Just don't see it.
Good day. Not only has knowledge is the key. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamria.
All garbage.
Good day.
Good day. Be more people here.
I hope I can help. I don't know what arch... I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Crude weapon. Summon Storm Atronach. Concentration skill 100. I'll take it though. Fairly cheap anyway. Health damage touch attack. I mean, we can make something similar, I know, but maybe the fireball. It's better than the minor fireball. Usually there's not much use for it, but again, with the situation with the goblins there definitely was. Shocking burst. 15 points in 10 feet for 2 seconds on target. A little bit cheaper than 30 points in 10 feet on target immediate damage. I don't know. Maybe I should take it. I'd rather just make one that's custom tailored to our needs.
Tell your friends about me. Be seeing you.
Their leader might have something that's a little bit special.
I'm at your service. The Mages Guild is made. Farewell.
I hope I can help. Things in the guild have been I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
25 frost damage in 20 feet. I might be able to cast this once if I had the level for it. 50 points of damage in 15 feet. 75 points of damage 15 feet. Really, the only thing they have is area of effect spells, but we can all make that all ourselves. There has to be something better, like if you reach master level 100% in a skill, what good does it do? Is there a quest added? Is there a special spell that becomes available?
There's a charge
Something.
in the air. Been casting some destruction spells?
Still, we'll see. We'll inevitably reach those skill levels. 86, 84. And they're constantly going up and up and up. Right. Anything else? We could do some blade fighting. We would reach journeyman level. It's a pretty big step. More strength if we're gonna do that, preferably. Not sure about endurance. We'll naturally get endurance if we fight at close range. I'm still thinking we probably should just buy athletics to 50. It would be the most useful thing we can do to support our physical combat. I don't know where to buy it though. I might cheat and just look where the trainers are. We'll handle the Skingrad castle and the count meeting first, no matter what.